There.
Oh, there we go. Yay! Hello, everyone in the land of the internet.
Yes.
I am here with Amari. My name is Darren Moore. I'm the founder of Brown Girls Do Gymnastics. And I'm here with Amari Celestine, actually, I'm going to let her introduce herself. Amari, tell us who you are and how you're involved in Brown Girls.
My name is Amari Celestine. I went to the University of Missouri for 4 years, where I was a five-time All-American, four-time All-Conference, all the things. Helped my team. We went to nationals, all that good stuff, yada yada. I'm currently training as an international elite gymnast at Ascend Gymnastics in Auburn, Washington. And how I came to know Brown Girls was forever ago. We were actually just talking about this, and I saw it was just like a smaller group of black kids, of brown kids, and they were all just together having a good time. I remember nothing but smiles. I remember thinking to myself, "Wow, that's so cute. That's so fun." But I was younger, and obviously I was one of few black girls on my team. But I was like, I wonder what that would be like. I wonder what that would be like for me. So that was fun.
Yay. Very cool. And you
Yeah.
said that this was when you were in club. So we were just talking about this. Brown Girls Do Gymnastics has been in existence since 2016.
Yeah.
2017 was our conference. And how old were you then,
I
Amari?
was 14. I was 14 years old. Oh my
Very
gosh, I think I
long
might have been a
time.
freshman in high school.
That is hilarious. So we've been around for a good bit of time. And actually, I
Yeah.
saw you grow up and you saw us grow up, which is pretty cool.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am. Very cool. Um, my next question for you. What made you get involved in Brown Girls Do Gymnastics?
Yes. I had gotten a DM from them about coming to one of their camps, and it was at an HBCU. It was at NCAT at the time, and it was one of my very first camps working ever in my college experience. So I was a little nervous about it, but I do research on most of the people that like reach out to me on their camps. And since I'd already known of Brown Girls, I had done a little bit more research onto like just how they had grown over the years since I had been competing and everything like that. And their numbers had grown. And it just, again, it looked like these girls were having so much fun, having the time of their lives at these camps. And it just, for me, changed the whole narrative of like a serious, really get going, get nitty gritty gymnastics camp. Like it was centered around them being kids and them having fun and them making new friends and making new connections in the sport. And I really loved that. And so, yeah, they got me. I got there and it was everything I just said. It was nothing but camaraderie. The coaches that I coached the camp with were all still friends to this day. And that was like 4 years ago. So, like, that one small weekend turned into like years of connections and years of relationships. Still have relationships with the girls that were at the time in high school at that camp. They're now in college as well. So being able to see all of these young ladies grow up has been really great. But that was how I got to the Brown Girls camp at NCAT.
Yay! Can you tell us one favorite moment that you've had or that you had with Brown
Yeah.
Girls?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It would probably have to be my first conference where there was like a, I forget what the TikTok trend was, but it was really popular at the time. Really, and the song was coming on the radio, and like everybody, the whole camp stopped. Whole camp stopped. Everybody's moving and grooving to the TikTok trend, and all the girls are laughing. Everybody was having so much fun. Coaches were getting into it, and it's just like it's like 100 kids. Think of like 100 kids in a big bushel. It feels like a small little like dance circle where everybody's just moving and grooving. That's probably one of my favorite memories. Or I was a part of the Curacao camp last year, and
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun. Them trying to teach me their language,
yeah,
Papiamentu. I listen, trying to be able to like speak. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of
yeah.
fun. Those girls are great. So those are my top two favorite memories.
That is so cool. I remember both. The
Yeah.
TikTok was the $1 million baby thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what it was. I was like, because everybody, I just remember this was in the move.
it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Something like that. Oh my gosh. And everybody stopped. Cameras were out, flashlights were on. It was
Yeah,
that made me laugh.
it was
Yes.
dope. It was dope. And then Naima, I remember, did her beam routine to that song, to the TikTok, the song of the TikTok. I don't even
Oh
know how
my
to.
gosh.
I guess it's an actual song,
Yeah,
but
it's a
she did her
song.
she did her beam routine, and then everybody like it was crazy. Like all the girls just got up and swarmed the floor.
Oh my
It
gosh, that's
was
funny.
yeah.
That's
I
hilarious.
definitely a
And they're all
favorite.
just characters. All those girls are
Yeah,
characters.
absolutely. And definitely for Curacao, I think it was almost like felt life changing also, you know,
Yeah,
just like seeing what all they could do in with what they had. I mean, they
right. Because
have
they
a nice
really wanted to
voice,
do it.
but
Like that's the thing.
yeah,
They wanted to be good. They really wanted to be. They're not saying that like the kids here don't, but it was just a different sense of appreciation for the sport. Because I was like,
absolutely.
I complained about the beams that I have, and I'm looking
Hmm.
over here. No way, I'm going over there.
Yeah,
And they're making the most of it. And I was like, yeah, they want it bad. They want it bad, and they were so like they were great. They were all great.
yeah. I I laugh at myself at the end of camp how like each kid came and brought all the coaches something. And, man,
Pride. I my keychain is yeah. They gave me keychains on my keys. No,
yeah, yeah,
great.
yeah. I was like boo
Ah, great
crying.
memories. I know, tears. That was when I announced that I was coming back to gymnastics. Just
Yes,
tears.
yes, yes.
Tears.
That was awesome. Thank you for that, Amari, for bringing that
Yeah.
back. Um,
Yeah.
what do you think makes brown girls different from other places? And I think you kind of touched on that already, but give
Yeah.
us a little bit more.
Yeah. I think what separates brown girls from other camps is that this is the most gymnasts that I have seen that look like me in one space.
Yeah,
Like, we all know gymnastics is a predominantly white sport. Like, it's a predominantly, European sport. We don't see a whole lot of athletes of color in the sport of gymnastics, at least not in all, like a big one sitting. You see it in college teams too. Like, not a lot of college teams are as diverse, which, hey, that's how the recruiting is. That's just how that goes. But
yeah,
then growing up, it can be discouraging. So some girls asked me what my favorite black athlete growing up was, and I didn't have all the options that they've got these days. I had Gabby, which is
yeah,
great. Absolutely. Yes, that was mine. But
yeah,
that was all I could think of at the time. Like we had a couple of girls in my club gym, but the the very tippy top person for me growing up was Gabby.
yeah,
And she made ways for the rest of us that are coming up behind her. So I think what separates brown girls from other camps is that you get to look around and see that you're not alone in the sport. There are other girls that look like you in the sport. There are other girls that, you know, like the same things. We like the same music. We want to do the same floor teams. We hate the same event. We don't like being like whatever you what have you. There are other
yeah,
girls that you can relate to that also look like you, and then also being able to be coached by people that look like you as well. Like
yeah,
that was also a different perspective that I had, because you know, I'm black. My body is built different than my some of my other teammates. So when I do things, it doesn't look the same way as some of my teammates do it. Again, not a problem, just how God made us.
yeah,
But being able to have a coach that looks like me that also understands that, naturally, that as a kid, that's helpful. I'm an adult now. I was fortunate enough to have college coaches that were great. I loved it. They understood that all of their athletes on their team were built different. All of our athletes on their team were completely different people. So, they proceeded as such. I was
mhm,
fortunate enough. Growing up, not a lot of kids have that same, opportunity. And I think the thing about brown girls is you're coached by people that look like you, that experience some same challenges in the sport that you love, and you're also training with girls that look like you that could also be experiencing those same challenges. So,
yeah.
yeah, I think you get both ends of the spectrum, which is nice.
I totally agree. Yeah. I think that there's also like I want to make sure I say this in the right way, but like
Yeah,
working with gymnasts who look like you but who are also really good gymnasts. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there's one thing to like go I don't know, like go into a rec center and say, "Oh, hey, I did gymnastics," or "Hey, I do gymnastics." and you see other girls who, yeah, I do gymnastics too, like an hour a week, which is great. That's a
Right.
start.
Yeah.
But to be in a place where you have 50 gymnasts who look like you, but also train 4 days a week, 5 days a
Right.
week, 6 days a week, at four
Right.
hours a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's this. I don't know how to explain it.
Y'all are
There's like,
moving like y'all are moving similarly. It's the
yeah,
same thing in friend groups, like
yeah,
typically you're friends with people that we have the same type of level of grind. We have the same level of aspirations and same work that we're putting in whatever aspect of life we're putting those goals like that work in. So I think, yeah, I agree with you. It's definitely helpful. It's not like I'm in a group doing right off double tucks with my teammate worker who's also, learning a cartwheel, which those are still both great areas to be in gymnastics. But at the same time, like doing that at the same time with the same people, sometimes that could be hard. So I think Brown Girls does a great job at, making sure that the girls in their group are all in the same grade level as far as gymnastics. Same, what am I looking for? I'm looking for it. It's a good word. It's a good word. Ah, goodness gracious. Well, I'm saying the same level as far as what they're capable of doing. The same capability
skill
level of
level. Yeah,
gymnastics. Yeah,
yeah,
same skill level.
yeah,
Because if I'm doing a cartwheel and I'm looking at her doing a double tuck, I want to do that.
yeah.
I feel a little bad that I can't do that. I want to do what
Mhm.
she's doing. That looks like a lot of fun. You know, and same vice versa. I'm doing double tucks. I'm training with my teammate, my friend that has a cartwheel. Well, hey, I want to. What else can I do? I want to get really motivated. I want to learn. I want to learn double pikes now. I want to learn full ins now. So they can still be friends and they're still training with each other, but being able to train with a group that in that group they have similar capabilities and a similar skill level.
Yeah,
No, like there's just different stages of gymnastics. They're in their own stages. So
right,
that's great.
right. And I know this isn't HBC. I know we're not talking about HBCU gymnastics
Yeah,
necessarily.
yeah.
I feel like it always comes up when we're talking about brown girls. But for me, like when I was in school,
Mm.
and I'm not trying to toot my horn, but like always in honors classes, advanced classes, and there's always just like one other black kid or brown kid, or
Mm-hmm.
like maybe two, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then I went to an HBCU and it's like all these smart black kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels like that going to brown girls camp and conference. Like yeah, you can be somewhere with a bunch of black people, but when you're with a bunch of black people who are also gymnasts, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you get it in a different,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
times. But anyway, sorry, this is not my
No, it's okay.
this is for an interview, so I'll stop.
No, it's okay.
Very cool. All right, if someone were thinking about coming to conference, so we are at our 10th annual Brown Girls Do Gymnastics Conference,
Woo-hoo.
which is super dope.
I will be
Big
there.
milestone, right? Yay! Very happy about you being there. You're an amazing coach. You're a great
Thank you.
gymnast and a great
Thank
coach.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you. But if someone wanted to come and they hadn't been before, what would you say to them?
So I would spin this one. I would spin this a couple ways. Okay. I would spin it a couple ways because I feel like not saying don't take the sport too seriously, but gymnastics is only a fraction of your life.
Yeah.
Gymnastics has a lifespan. It's not a forever thing. Our bodies can't do that forever. Your body changes, your body gets old, and your body starts to hurt. That's just how the sport of gymnastics goes. It has an expiration date. What does not have an expiration date are the memories and connections and relationships you make along the way. I've got teammates that I've had since I was 5 that, now though they are married, there are some teammates that have children, and those are relationships and connections I will have for the rest of my life that I'm very appreciative of. And I feel like Brown Girls Conference is one of those places where you can make those relationships and make those connections, make those friendships. You know,
Yeah.
it having friends that we're not from the same place, we could relate. You're from Atlanta, I'm from California.
Mhm.
Growing up in different places, still maintaining that relationship from halfway across the country. A person in New York, a person from Cali, they're meeting up in Atlanta for this camp, and that was how we met X amount of years ago. I feel like conference is just the place where making connections feels easier. It we The coaches foster an environment where you are learning, but you're also having fun. It's not do or die today. If you don't get it today, hey babe, you live tomorrow. We can get it tomorrow. We can get it next week. It doesn't have to be right now in this moment or the world is going to end. That's not how it has to be. And I think Brown Girls Conference does a great job at fostering that environment where it's just stress free. We're here to have a good time and learn, but it's learning. It's not force feeding you gymnastics down your throat until, now I'm sending you home to your parents and, well, I learned gymnastics today. You could learn gymnastics every other day at your club. You come here for something different. You know what I mean? So there's that. And then also, again, learning from a bunch of so many great minds. Each coach isn't the same. Coaches see different things, see from different perspectives. One coach sees one thing, the other coach could see another thing. We could all come and find a different outcome for you that better suits you, So I think from that aspect of you're getting new opinions, you're getting new ways to think about the sport of gymnastics. You have, conference has college athletes or a couple years removed college athletes helping you out. And then they have coaches that have been coaching the sport for years. You can get perspective from people that still do the sport that can break it down for you and, make it make sense to your gymnast brain. You can have a seasoned coach help you out and help you look at it from a different perspective of, oh, that's how it's supposed to be done. Or I'm supposed to be thinking this at this moment and I'm thinking about that part too late type of ordeal. So I think it has a wide spectrum of knowledge, years of knowledge, and different perspectives of knowledge that could help you out in your gymnastics needs.
I like that. So what I hear you saying is that they kind of get best of both worlds. You're at a conference, we don't call it camp, but you're at a place where you can train gymnastics and have fun, but you're also at a place where you can get top quality training from top quality coaches. Yeah. I think I would say yes. I'm biased for sure, but but I would agree. A lot of, and I always tell people it feels like a reunion when we come back from for conference. It's like people who you haven't seen for a year, who've been coming to conference for the past 10 years or 5 years, or you know what I mean? And we get to chat with each other and play with each other and train with each other, and it's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
For parents too. I think the parents have just as much fun as the kids.
And the parents get to talk to each other too. I've been told a couple times how difficult it is as a parent to watch your child experience certain things and certain challenges in the sport, no matter who you are, honestly, and no matter what demographic you resonate with. But I think as a parent, being able to communicate with other parents that might be experiencing some same things that you're experiencing, watching your child do this or watching your child go through this, struggling finding friends, things like that, like those things can be helpful. Definitely.
Totally agree. Absolutely. I have one more thing for you before you go.
Yes.
I want you to finish a sentence for me.
Okay, yes.
Because of Brown Girls Do Gymnastics.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Because of Brown Girls Do Gymnastics, I feel a sense of empowerment on my end when I go out and do the sport, because again, I'm no longer representing, University of Missouri or a team. Now I get to feel like I represent and inspire a different, age group of athletics and a different age group of gymnastics athletes. That makes me feel good. I'm doing it for me, yes, but I also know in the back of my head, I'm like, they're watching you. They're looking at you. They're watching you. You're having fun. It's different. It gives me a different sense of responsibility and comfortability in my sport. So it empowers me to be better. It makes me want to be better.
Yeah. I feel that. I like that. Because of Brown Girls Do Gymnastics, I feel empowered.
Right. I do. Because I knew it. I knew that I had athletes looking up to me, but then I got to Brown Girls Do Gymnastics and they're like, I know who you are. I was like, you do? How? How do you know who I am? So it's like, oh, that's so cute.
Yes. Of course we know who you are, Amari. Everybody knows.
I'm like, oh my God, where did I meet you? No, it's just, it's like, it makes me laugh. I'm like, oh, they're looking at you. Or like my girlies from Curacao posted a video wishing me good luck at my last comp.
I know. I saw that.
Like, what? That reminds me why I do it. That reminds me like why I have so much fun. Just being who I am, showing them that it can be done like this. My blanket's in the way. My feet are cold.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I'm like, oh, it makes my heart happy.
That's so cool. Well, thank you, Amari. I just thought about something, just seeing your hair right now. Yeah. We were outside at Curacao on the picnic tables. You probably don't even remember this, but you had a whole conversation with two of the girls, Melanie and, I can see her face.
Yes, before we left.
Yes. And it was all about hair. Like you guys just
I bought the stuff that they told me to buy.
It was like I was watching y'all like, this would not happen. Like this wouldn't happen.
They were teaching me stuff.
Right,
They were teaching me stuff because Melody had her hair. We had an athlete there who had her hair on point every day. Every day. Like, oh my goodness. And there was a day she had a different hairstyle midday. I was like, when did you have time to do that? Like every day she had her hair done. She had her hair looking good, ready to go. And so I had to ask her because I said, I like that. I want to do that. I want to do that with my hair. I want to do a little something special from time to time.
I was like, this is so dope.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's funny. No, I do like that. I do.
Well, thank you, Amari. Again,
of course.
We can't wait to have you for conference.
I'm excited.
So, yes, we will see you soon, and for Curacao. So thanks for coming back to both of those.
I'm excited. To see all my friends again.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening and watching.
Bye.
See you later.